Vanakkam. Right. In this video, we are going to discuss about pH scale and also the relation between pH and pOH. இதை பத்தி discuss பண்ண போறோம். Generally, we deal with acids and bases of very low concentration only. Generally, we will deal with about 0.1 molar to 10 power minus 7 molar such concentration only. We will deal with acids and bases. So Sorensen is the one who developed this pH scale. So he developed a logarithmic scale for measuring the power of hydrogen. Logarithmic scale. It is based upon, it is called as a logarithmic scale. So what is pH? pH is the negative logarithm to the base 10 of hydronium ion concentration or hydrogen ion concentration. We can say whatever it is not a big matter. So pH is the negative logarithm of H plus concentration or H3O plus concentration, right? See here, if we multiply by minus 1, what will it become? Minus pH is equal to log of H3O plus concentration. Take both anti-log on both sides. Anti-log of minus pH. Anti-log of minus pH is equal to concentration of H3O plus ions. Concentration of H3O plus ions, right? Also, we can write from this formula. When we project this, it is base 10, right? So 10 power minus pH. 10 power minus pH is also equal to H3O plus ion concentration. So we can write in several ways. The same equation can be repeated in several ways. Keep it in mind, pH is nothing but the negative logarithm of hydrogen ion concentration. Similarly, pOH is the negative logarithm of hydroxyl ion concentration. Hydroxide ion concentration, right? Okay. Then, sir, what is the relation between pH and pOH? In ionic product of water, we discussed that Kw is equal to concentration of H3O plus ions and concentration of OH minus ion, right? Okay. So multiply this equation by minus log on both sides. So minus log Kw is equal to what will be the right side? Minus log of H3O plus ions and minus log of OH minus ions, right? From this, see here, from this we can write, for this value we can write it as pH super minus log H3O plus. Similarly, minus log OH minus, we can write it as pOH. For minus log we are writing pOH, so there will be plus sign in between them. Similarly, we can replace this term as pKw. So this is the relation, right? In general, this is the relation. In specific, we are going to mention the values. We know that the value of Kw is 10 power minus 14 mole square decimeters or liter power minus 2. Mole square liter power minus 2. Substitute the value here. What will be the value of minus log Kw? It will be minus log 10 power minus 14, which will be equal to plus 14. So we can rewrite this equation as pH plus pOH is equal to 14. So the sum of pH and the pH of any substance, any acid or any base, its pH plus pOH value is equal to 14. Then see here, I will rub this, kindly make a note of it, right? See here, the value of concentration of H plus ions or concentration of OH minus ions we discussed earlier itself. So the value of H3O plus or the value of OH minus, both are equal, which is equal to 10 power minus 7 in water. So what will be the pH will be, see here, minus log H3O plus concentration, that is equal to minus log of minus 10 power minus 7 is equal to 7. So if pH is equal to 7, it is called as neutral solution like water. It is called as neutral solution, right? If concentration of H plus increases, means, see here it is minus log. So what will be happening to the pH value? So if concentration of H3O plus increases, which implies pH value decreases because it is negative logarithm, right? So if pH is less than 7, then those solutions are having higher concentration of H3O plus, then they are said to be acidic. Similarly, if concentration of H3O plus decreases, then the pH value increases, just opposite to this. So if pH is greater than 7, then the solutions are termed as basic solutions. Solutions are termed as basic solutions. Right. One thing, very important one thing you have to remember here. Sir, in neutral solution, what is the concentration of H plus or OH minus? 10 power minus 7, sir. 10 power minus 7, sir. Suppose if you are dealing with an acid and the acid concentration is approximately of the order of 10 power minus 6. The concentration is of the order of 10 power minus 6 means you cannot omit the water value, the H plus ions produced by water. You cannot omit this value. Okay. So for such cases, concentration of H3O plus of the acid is equal to concentration of H3O plus ions given by that acid, plus concentration of H3O plus given by water. So we know this value. This value is 10 power minus 7. We know this value. This value is 10 power minus 7. So we have to add that value with the value which is given by with the H plus ions which is given by the acid. We cannot omit this value in terms of concentration of the order of 10 power minus 6. A very low concentration, we have to consider this also. Okay. So this is the main thing about the pH scale and also the relation between pH and pOH. Hope you all understand. Thank you.